That's awful timing. Good afternoon. Fox here, having a wonderful stand for you guys. So we're playing some Final Fantasy XIV, Endwalker. I think we're about to hit the level 90 quest? Question mark? I don't know. We'll see. We just did the thing where we killed, the what's his face? The big horny guy that was attacking the forest. I think you have some blame, Zarek. I don't think you're completely blameless in this, but we're gonna let it slide, okay? So yes, hope you're all having a good day. Hope everything is going well for you. I am also hoping that I don't have to do work for, work. Because my boss said, hey, I want you to be ready for this when I send you the signal. I'm like, when are you gonna send me the signal? Like that's kind of open-ended. But either way, I'm here now, so I guess we shall see what happens. Yeah, I'm also definitely not playing an auto game in the background here. Definitely not playing an auto game. All is well. It's done. Let's play some Final Fantasy XIV, okay? See, no sign of any idle games visible. Random Fox. So I did some work on some stuff off stream last night. Well, I wasn't streaming. Did some work on some stuff. See, I feel guilty. I feel like I have to give Zelda a refund. I'll give Zelda a refund. $365 stream streak. That's a year of streams. Actually, that's more than a year of streams. Kai, this is a little weird. We're having some minor issues. I am okay with it, though. It's still cute. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. What are you gonna do? I mean, take purple out of the rotation. But, you know what? Having something a little scuffed is kind of expected. I realize you scale out stupid before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself, and that the others can as well. That said, they will return to the Bodhisan Annex, though I doubt they will stay for long. If I had to go looking for them, I'd suggest speaking with Crowd first. I'm sure they would have told her their plans. So this is something that has been requested for a while. What is that? What's that box? Why is that box glowing? Oh, it's locked tight. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru? It was a surprise long in the making, with many, many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized and with great success. Sorry for the others, though. They've already taken the leave. You're still thankful that Yura and Jay have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alice and Grahatia, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over books at Moving on. As for Alpha and Estine, well, they've liked to pay a visit to their leveler estate, though Estine seemed somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they'll all be glad for your company if you mind to seek them out. She's feeling peckish, I'd suggest hitting the last stand before you still and others finish eating. But above all else, it'd be foolish to run headlong into battle or fatigue best. So remember to get a good night's sleep. Very clear. Or the gaping hole in my heart where love should be. Because I am a soulless monster. I've been hurt too many times, Zoic. There's a gaping hole in my heart. Because I am a soulless monster. Such is life. Hi, Stola. Hi, Thankful. Hi, Bomb. Yeah, couldn't make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat. We'll see about getting you a drink. Oh, you guys are sweet. Ooh, cheese.
Your business with Tatara was finished.
I'm here with Shola, if you don't mind. We're trying to have a private moment. No, there's no one else at the table with us.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed. And she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Thank you. When did you get here? Oh, they got pizza. Look at that pizza. That's pretty good. Although it looks like it might have a green bean on it. And oh, there's a burger too. Oh, cheese!
Feels
They
like
got
a
cheese.
lifetime ago that Master
There's a
Louis
whole-
Soir gathered us together to form the circle of knowing.
Look at the Swiss cheese right there. They just have a whole block of cheese out there.
Since
This is the
then,
world I could live in.
we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Oh, it could be like spinach.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I
What's
held
that?
the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world.
Something got delayed. I don't know what it was. There it is. Oh, thank you for the sub, Crozata. First, oh, wait, we already saw that.
Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
So, is that how you guys hold a wine glass? I usually hold it underneath the wine glass because I feel like the stem is too fragile.
Ultima Thule, where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine.
I don't understand why we're always sitting around tables with food and nobody's eating. And a muffin. I mean, we drink.
But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
I'll say, look how much effort it took us to get any kind of motion in my model. We'll get through this together. Also, I brought tea first this time. Rather than getting sleepy and then getting tea.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone.
I do not.
We've
I'm
both
afraid to look it
changed
up.
much since then, have we not?
I'm afraid to look it up. Oh, she took a bite, but she took it off camera.
We've come far together.
Oh, look at that
And if
giant
we have what to
burrito.
say about it, we'll go further still.
Look at that giant
Aye.
burrito.
We will avert this calamity and return home.
Oh, there's so much food there. I want it all. I'm so hungry. Oh, that's cool. And this remarkably square bread. I ate, so I had leftovers. I don't know how many calories it was, but I basically just took leftovers. It was, so I made this a couple weeks ago and froze it. It was rice with some soup. It was Thai curry soup that I mixed in. And then I added vegetables to it. So I had that, and then I chopped peanuts over it with some sriracha sauce. I also added extra spices when I originally made it. So I added extra curry to it.
In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Asians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
It's gonna be really funny if somebody 3D prints all this food and just has it sitting on a table, so everybody can just have conversations around it. But that's like in a lot of movies and TV shows. Have you ever noticed how they'll have like a lot of food on the table, but nobody's really eating? It's like, oh, this mom has a family of 6, and so she makes a 17-course meal for breakfast every day. Yeah, that seems very unlikely.
In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change.
That they did.
With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out.
Bow
After
out.
all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
Why are we talking about bowing out? We'll be back.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after.
Purple stays.
But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much would change.
Alright, I'm gonna try something. Alright, you guys want a peek behind the curtain? Okay, peek behind the curtain real quick. Hopefully it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. We have so many things. Okay, I just made purple a little bit less likely to come up and replaced it with blue. Purple was still in, but now it's a little bit more rare.
Traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
Random adventurers. There's adventurers in the world, so we summon them whenever we have a fight. Like a big fight, they're our friends. Our adventurer friends.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess, I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear.
I mean, he's got a face tattoo.
What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Yep.
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds. 'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Yep. She said she'd go back to him.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
By the way, for those of you who don't know, that peek behind the scenes, do you guys see the giant gray bar on the side with like a whole bunch of lines coming off of it? That's the normal random fox. me show you. That's the random fox. Over on the right. It has 187 things coming off of it. The commas are at the top. So, like this, I think this goes up to the classic, the casuals. So there's 13 casuals coming off of it. You know, the classic fox, Village Twist, Library Fox, all of them are up there.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Yeah, that thing is a rat's nest. I really should redesign it. And sort it out, like, oh, the throws are all on this side.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
Duty never ends. Ishtola.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
Maybe I'll pursue that waitress.
Well, shall we make a toast?
What?
To victory.
To our comrades.
To the future of the star.
Does the player always get, like, it feels almost male-female divided. Come by! Wait, hold on, what's that one? Hang on, hold on, what's that one? I need to know, how do I say that? Na Javi? Like, what did I say wrong? Nostravai? Oh, it's probably like Nostravai. Did I roll the R? Nostravai? You said it was wrong. You said it was close, so I was trying to adjust it a little bit. Nostravi. Nostravi. Did I roll the R? Nostravi. With the rolling R's? The rolling R? Okay, got it. Nostravi. I can use the Icelandic accent. Nostravi. Leaving so soon, I suppose it's for the best. I'll take it for the pets. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of the bottle with Orion J. I dare say that others would welcome your company as well if you can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, then that is all that matters. I like the idea of being a little bit weird. Not saying you're weird, but like... just having something a little bit odd in a different language to say, just gives you a little bit of, what's the word, flavor? So, for example, let's say, you know, I'm out with friends drinking, and we raise a toast, and I say, na zdraví. I'm like, oh, what does that mean? It's like, oh, it's for health. You know, I have a friend that always says when we drink, and, you know, since he's not with us, you know, it's kind of just something to make me feel a little bit closer. I can make it, like, sad and be like, oh, it's a friend I've lost, it's no longer with us. Trust me, I get to sleep fast asleep. Agbam! I can go mean with it. Check, you want me to go mean with it? Oh wow, they're both asleep. They're sleeping together. I bet. Oh, it's you know. I can go full American with it. Oh yeah, I've got European ancestors, and so, I've learned some phrases. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh, I just sat down and took a nap. She's taking some rest.
Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come. Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love. You deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
Love Fox. I hesitated over what to call this redeem. This is what it should look like, guys.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be... wait. What am I... Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
She's very menacing.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
I want to hear something crazy. So, I get the laser, and I've been getting it on my arms, recently. And there's a spot on my wrist that when the laser hits it, a few days later it gets sore. I have no idea why, but it's just weird.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
I just came to say hi.
And you?
Just enjoy a little peace and quiet. I mean, why did I say I came there looking for them? That's what I came there for. Wait, what is Puddingway doing here? Sorry, a little bit late, check, but enjoy your food. I gotta remember that phrase, though. Na zdrowie. Na zdrowie.
Oh. What brings you here?
Na zdrowie. Estine, what are you wearing?
So you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil. All is well, I assure you. In my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see.
Is that a spear?
My mother wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
And he actually took off his armor.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Estine is something of a man after man on the heart, I believe.
Well, I for one thought you held your own.
I'm getting better, though.
Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. 'Twas not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth.
And let me check my posture. I feel like I didn't set it up properly. No, it looks right. Was that slouchy? Maybe.
That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
Good advice.
After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Correct.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do.
That's why I try to tell you guys how much I appreciate you frequently, because you never know when this all come crashing down. And, I don't know. Hopefully, if something ever does happen to me, I will have some way to get you guys a message. I don't know. My last act, putting a message in Discord. Do not weep for me. For I die as I lived, choking on cheese.
Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family.
A four-letter word, yes.
Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me.
I said the same thing, Chuck.
To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh, that's sweet. I haven't checked lately. Are there any new shorts I haven't put up?
It needed to be said.
No, not for a while.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
Estinian with emotion? I suppose I ought to thank you both as well.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another.
See, all this talk, it makes me a little bit melancholy. So check, you missed out. I was just talking about, like, what happens if, you know, I don't wake up tomorrow, or, you know, maybe when I go get dinner tonight, I get into a horrible accident, and I don't know. So my last act will be sending a message on Discord, telling you guys how much I love you, and how I wish the best for you.
However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Oh, thank you. At least, you know, if something happens to me, you guys have hundreds, if not thousands of hours on YouTube to watch with me. And those will never go away, hopefully. Unless my account gets banned or something. It's not likely to, I don't think. Alright, back we go. You like it? Welcome back, Acalia. Return to catch a final few weeks before embarking on your mission, I presume. You'll be happy to know your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. I pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on this final night before the big day. Team Scion's blasting off again! That night, the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Oh, they're getting dressed up like a doll? Yeah. I literally wear the clothes you guys put on me. I play the games you request, for the most part. Well, this is where he died originally. I like the glowing red look for him.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Oh, we got the blue one now. And thus it dawns. The day of reckoning. Bum, 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 ba, ba, da, bum, bum. Good day for it. We still got a couple hours left to stream. Maybe up to 3 hours. Can we do this in one go? Probably not. There's no way. I don't know. I really like the idea of the doors just throwing themselves open when I approach. It's too quiet. Someone say something. Yep.
How often have we thus assembled?
Although, full disclosure, if doors did that in real life, for instance, opening and closing doors at like the supermarket, you know, the ones I'm talking about, the doors that automatically open, I almost always make a hand gesture to open them if I'm by myself. Not so much when I'm with other people, but I really like making the hand gesture like I'm making the open with my mind.
To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
I also like to, when I'm approaching a red light that I know is about to turn, I try to, like, I hold my hand out and try to, like act like I'm holding it to keep it from turning red.
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
Just be careful. If you treat me like a princess, I might start calling you a peasant. I think that's what happens to all people when they get treated like princesses. They turn into spoiled brats.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
I'm teasing, of course.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready. The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule.
See, I assume this trip's gonna take a while. My princess, my name is Sarah? Wait, what is Slay the Princess?
Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon.
I mean, if you request it, but game requests are closed right now. I mean, I have a friend named Sarah. Is that close enough? On arriving, find Meteon, yep.
As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
I heard your reference. I just didn't get it. You didn't vote for me? You don't vote for princesses. That's not how it works. Oh. Yeah, I don't think her name is spelled like that, though. Do I have to fight you, too? I'll fight Cryo. I think I can take her.
We are.
Oh, yeah.
Then, ere you report to Thalmasane, I leave you with these words.
Sorry, we gotta get serious. Serious
You
time.
must triumph.
Well, yeah, we're...
What that means will differ for each of you. To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph.
We can try to convert her. Maybe she'll be on our side. We'll have to kill all of our sisters,
Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
We're off. I like how we act like we have to sleep well. Like, okay, let's sleep, but we're going on a ship. We're literally flying there. It's going to take Presumably weeks, right? We're going to the edge of space. Yeah, it's adorable.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
A little redundant, but I like the sentiment. You can count on it. Unto the heavens! Oh, it is Sarah. I don't think she spells it like that either. I don't think she has the H in it. I suppose this is where we part ways, for now at least. With that sage words of wisdom to share ere you depart, an application of the Baldusian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Look beyond them, and there find true strength. But once he is beyond is open to interpretation, I think, but for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life. The things I believe are worth fighting for. I've heard it said that you don't find your strength in who you fight. You find your strength in what you fight for. What you're protecting. Something to consider as you venture onto the Sea of Stars. That's a very cool shield thing. Whatever that is. I don't know what it is. Also his middle name? He's fighting to protect his entertainment. Also, we beat Xenos. Okay, we beat him. So what's that say? I'm just kidding. I've been made of recovering pieces of lift here. Kind of beans for quesadilla. Wasted 14. I can't fly. I can't fly. I need some more gravitas. Wait. Oh no! I can't fly here. I want to go stand on the ship. They did that. They knew people would do that, and so they stopped you. No flying here. Oh, everyone is here. It's adorable. Who wouldn't get excited about that? A monster, that's who. Aww. Speak of the devil.
All present and accounted for. Good. As you will have heard,
oh crap.
The Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I think I clicked too early. Oh, no, never mind. It was right.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder.
Should we not take the engineering team with us in case something goes wrong?
But we did it. We finished the ship.
Or
It's
what breaks
safe,
if we get
fit
stranded?
for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you for everything.
Didn't they just put the engine on it? I mean, wasn't the ship already there? I always thought it looks...
Don't mention it. Ever since that episode with Omega, I've been toying with the idea of starfaring vessels. And as they say, necessity is the mother of invention. We've learned a lot, let me tell you. In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Whose boots? Should we go brush before we go on this thing?
So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
That's the best note. That's the best name. Teeny tiny toy boat.
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
He just wants it named something other than his teeny tiny toy boat.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration. And though said collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite,
oh, he's named after his
but
father,
the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisoix not fought to protect this world. And in so doing, laid down his life.
This father he previously treated like poorly because of his decision to protect the world.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance.
Everything is preordained. Nothing you do matters.
If it was my father's intention to guide us here.
Where's Alpha? Like, I'm looking, I don't see him.
In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us.
Was he? I missed it.
The starship Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. Ragnarok. Well, I know. That's why I want to see them, because I want.
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
I want to see them because I didn't notice them.
What are you all doing here?
They're here to see us off, or maybe they're going with us. I don't know.
I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations. You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare, not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines. But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves!
They're sending primals with us.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Care to explain for our benefit?
I don't get it.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loperids are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
I'd be terrible at this. I cannot picture anything in my brain.
Hence the ancients' meticulous management of concepts.
I don't think so. Like, I can maybe like try to imagine that I'm picturing a flame, but I don't actually see the picture of the flame. I just remember seeing a flame and know kind of what it looks like. I don't actually see it. Or like an apple.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it. A derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
That's probably why you can draw and I can't. Because I can't picture things.
I see. By combining the Loperit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience. Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed!
I just read the words.
While Heidelin gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Ragnarok. Ragnarok.
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief.
Oh no. If I do this, because if I fix them, it's gonna stop pulsing. Oh well, we'll have to live out the pulse for a bit.
Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes, don't incorporate any of that rubbish, so there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug, but I think we'll be safe enough.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you. When the avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them.
Yeah, it snowed here yesterday for a little bit.
Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship. In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Which one?
Lead the way.
The snake? Oh, so I was watching something. Apparently, the survivor I play has really well-defined muscles on her.
May we have a moment?
Both abs and arms.
In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
Portable teleportation devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem. Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
As long as you don't lose them.
There is no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
Yeah, I'll probably still do, like, I'll probably do half workout today. But it's normally a double workout day, so it'll work out to a full workout, and then I'll be back to normal tomorrow. Full workouts. Oh, I no idea.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
I also want to rinse some of the salt off my truck. There's a lot of salt out there.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order, so I'll go ahead and board. A few of my fellows will remain to assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
Are we taking all the operates?
If you are ready, then you should board as well. Go, and Godspeed.
Okay, before we do this, I get the feeling we're about to take off. I'm gonna go ahead and go brush. So just so I know we're ready. So I'll be right back in 3 minutes, okay? We brush real quick. I'm back with 12 seconds to spare. Perfect, perfect. Let us adjust my seat a little bit. We shall get to it. Alright, we're good. We press on! Godspeed. Yeah, I saw. I also saw the picture you posted. If you come this way, I'll direct you to the bridge. I knew it! I knew it was coming! Let's go. We got a full hour before we need to run more ads, so we're good. I told you! I knew it. I thought it would roll by then. I had a feeling. Sleepy way. I mean, because sometimes you get up like 45 minutes to an hour.
Welcome to the bridge, everyone! I hope you have everything, because I can't be bothered turning back. Right then, make yourselves comfortable. We're setting off in just a moment.
We're in space. Actually, we're not in space yet.
It's incredible.
Where are our seats?
This is Fortuno. Can you hear me?
No.
The preparations for the summonings are complete. In accordance with the 14th phase of the plan, we have moved the Ragnarok to the launch site.
That was fast.
The gates are open. You may depart when ready.
I should probably have grabbed a snack before I left.
Are we ready?
I'm gonna grab a snack, okay? I'll be right back, okay? 1 second. 1 second. Ignore my broken neck. I grab a granola bar to crunch on. Granola bar to crunch on. Maple brown sugar. That's good. I've never had one. To space. You gotta take snacks with
As ready
you.
as we'll ever be. Let's get going.
You gotta take snacks with you to space.
Oh, come on. The burnt-out star's got more fire in its belly. Try it again. With feeling.
You gotta have feeling. We need the emotions. I'm opening my granola bar. I'm issuing the panel. I'm doing it. To space.
Engage!
Oh, wow.
Engage!
Engage! A lot of Star Trek. It seems like a good show, but I guess I was too young for it. Siegfried. That's the rock one. That's the snake one. I lost track. A mole. Mark the 12th.
Ah! That I must carry landwalkers into the sky! I cannot imagine a greater indignity!
Do not sulk so.
Susano!
For thy mighty winds exist not only to buffet and batter. Nay, they may serve also to thrust forth with vigor. Such is thy glory. And thus, it is an occasion to rejoice!
I love this guy.
So come, let us revel!
Scarlet's personality is somewhat based on him.
So long as the wind blows freely, I suppose all is as it should be in creation. I will render unto them a storm, that they may pierce the firmament and fly free!
Did you ever see the ships in Halo? It always felt they looked like just like guns. They just took a gun and enlarged it, took the trigger away. And then it turned out it was accurate because those are guns. They're just giant spaceships with a giant gun on them. It's a really good game. I can see playing it on a stream. I'd probably put it on like normal mode and just play.
Still in one piece? Good.
Why does it annoy you?
Sleeping way? Report?
I was gonna say, if you fell asleep already, that'd be crazy.
Well, fantastic even. Thanks to the power of those primals, the engines are roaring and we're ripping along.
All values are also within projected ranges. Time to destination is 8 carats. Perhaps 7 at a pinch.
What? How much is that in minutes?
Alright!
What are you
Let's
talking about?
go over some points of caution.
Is there a problem, Zarek?
Our destination, as you know, is Ultima Thule. Lest you wonder, the place is not a star so much as a patch of emptiness.
Planetus? I don't know what that is.
That's the extent of what our equipment could determine. Anyway,
What are you having us about idle games, Zarek? Why do you hate them so much?
from what we know of Meteon, she's likely used dynamis to obfuscate her location.
So, in conclusion, we'll only know what's there when we get there.
Space garbage man could be fun.
The crew and I will see to it the ship's ready to take off at a moment's notice. We'll support the search as best we can, but it'll be your paws on the ground, assuming there is any. But everything will be fine, I'm sure. Hydaelyn believes in you, so you ought to believe in yourselves.
Hey, what is Kester? I've heard of Kester Syndrome. What is that? Is that where you get space crazy? Stir crazy in space? Oh. Space debris. You have to keep in mind that, if that guy hadn't been level 80, I would have been fine. Also, if I had more than 5 minutes to deal with it and had food on me, I would have been fine.
Just don't do anything I wouldn't. Like waiting too long to use those portable teleporters of yours.
So I was reading, there's a comic strip I like that's about space travel. And there's one where they talked about debris in space. And they say that there's some space stations that are so dirty, like the space around them is so dirty, that your time on like an EVA walk is not based off your air or how long you can stand. It's based off how long you can still see, because stuff will get all over your visor and buck it up.
Personally, at the slightest sign of trouble, I'd mash the button to bits. And you should as well.
Just like bits of paint flecking off of spaceships from constant contact. Oil and stuff that spills and just stays there, etc.
Understood. We promise to be careful.
Yeah, just stuff that's just caught in the gravitational field of the space station.
I suggest you brace yourselves. We're about to arrive and the vessel will shake a good bit.
So the comic is called Freefall, and all the engineering principles are very sound. I believe it's written by an engineer. And if you read on the website, they will often explain the engineering stuff to you. I'm blinking again? What? Oh yeah. The heart is working again. Like, they explain how a wing works on a plane.
What is this?
That's an alarm, idiot.
Something is interfering with the equipment.
It's a cube. Watch out.
Greetings.
Hey, Meteor, long time no see. You're looking morbid as ever.
Greetings. Can you hear me?
Meteor.
So this is Meteon.
Oh. Have you met one of my sisters? I don't remember meeting you myself. But I do know that you're from Atheris. Why have you come? All you had to do was wait.
Hey, Mopar.
I would have delivered to you your ends.
We're impatient.
We didn't ask for that.
I don't understand. All life is destined to end. Why choose to prolong your suffering? Effort, ambition, love, they amount to naught. Happiness, should you find it, is inevitably lost. Stolen away by events beyond your control.
Yep. There's actually a game I really like, but I haven't had time to play in a while. It's called Hard Space Shipbreaker, where basically you, your job is to break ships apart and put them into bins for recycling.
There is no logic nor meaning in it. You think there is. Convince yourselves. But it's all a cruel accident.
I always want to play it where I can get out of debt, but you're in so much debt, and I never play it for that long. It's usually just a relaxing game.
Come now. I speak the truth. A truth you would recognize if you looked up at the night sky. Unbroken emptiness.
Cold, dark, and silent. Your world, like every other, is but a blemish upon its perfect fabric. Life is an anomaly. It is unnatural and cannot continue. The sooner you accept this, the easier it will be.
Aw, thank you for the pets. My partner knows anything different
Just
today?
to be clear, we're not here to argue with you. We know that life is fleeting, and that in the short time we have it, we're not assured happiness.
Indeed. I've seen far more sorrow in the eyes of many I've met.
Boop.
I myself have plenty of regrets. And one day they'll die with me. Gone to dust with my good deeds and unfulfilled dreams.
What's wrong? My internet connection's fine.
But we accept this. That our existence may seem pointless. That sorrow, rage, and despair will always dog our heels.
Oh, it could be.
And we press on regardless. That is why Hydaelyn guided us here. In her boundless love for mankind, she has prepared us for this trial, and in her name, we have come for you.
I was hoping we could talk it out, but it doesn't sound like we're gonna be able
Yes,
to.
I sense it. A burning passion like unto fury. I know it well. For the same passion once burned in many a star before yours. Suffocated and extinguished now.
It's a horror movie.
I can't breathe.
You approach the bounds of my ultimatum, where emotions dictate reality, where resignation and acceptance unite to embrace the end, where those who yet valiantly cling to life cannot thrive.
Thancred can, though. You tell her, Thancred. Oh, he has no ether. He doesn't have any ether for her to manipulate, or whatever.
By the Fury.
Well, if we can't even handle her this far away, how are we gonna handle her there?
Thancred?
Uh-oh.
Meteon has gone as well. Mayhap he awakened first and gave chase.
Everyone? It appears we are at our destination.
Good thing we didn't crash anything.
This is Ultima Thule.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mopar.
Not that we knew what to expect, but I wasn't expecting this. From atmospheric composition to ambient temperatures, all reading to within permissible range. This place is capable of supporting life.
Well, let's go find Thancred.
If that's the case, then Thancred may well have gone on ahead. Let's go and have a look.
So you might believe he actually went on ahead. I fear we may have lost Thancred.
Meanwhile, I want the rest of you to perform a full inspection of the ship, as well as a biological scan.
No worries,
So it
Lamar.
was that the brave wayfarers arrived at last at Dream's End.
It's time to wake up.
In following their path walked and history
Yep,
written,
typical alien
I
planet.
am made keenly aware of one truth. Though the curtains may fall again and again, so long as others take the stage, ever shall there be more tales to tell.
That was really cool.
So, let them bring it to a close, I say.
Let the curtains fall upon this, the final chapter in the tale of the star.
Oh, look at that.
Is this a dead star?
As I live and breathe. I live and breathe. Well, the environment itself shouldn't kill us.
Well then, let us search for Thancred while exploring the area.
Okay.
The ship we leave in your care.
Maybe, like, lock it up so nobody can get in? Maybe leave somebody to defend it? I can't guarantee you'll be of help in these strange surrounds, but I've ready provisions to do in case of emergency. Of course, you're encountering real danger here. I expect you to return the Ragnarok at once. Bye-bye, Mopar. Be safe. Big waste there. Ooh, purple dye. Very nice. Fortunately, this place can support life, albeit barely. I suspect given the torpid stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search for the prow of the ship. It seems a good direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Is there ether here? There is! Ether currents. There's also a dragon over there. And is that a tree monster or just a tree? Tree. Thancred? Is that one alive or dead? It's dead. That one's alive. That one's dead. Ruins, but of what, I wonder? I think we can find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic, an inscription, anything. This used to be a statue, maybe. Looks like a dress. Half pillars before some else. It's like something distant past. Sometimes damage not appear to have been inflicted deliberately. Rather, it calls to mind the instrument of destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Look here, this part is relatively intact. The trigger sign at the top suggests it's man-made. This builder's not sure they're not men, as we conceive of them. I swear I've seen this pattern before. Yeah, without the echo, I never would have thought to look up here for clues. Plus, Hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Tide's life of the ship always shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. If I can tell, we're near the edge of the island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. I see shadows moving off in the distance. Dragons. Let's see. love fox. Purple comes up again despite being lower chance. What becomes of the broken hearted? Were you able to find anything? As I feared, and still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but the emptiness as far as I can see, which unfortunately isn't very far. I can't help but suspect that someone or something is here. At times when I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. The emo part's gone now. I might see something over there. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We found only more questions when we were in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's port side we've yet to explore. Let's try searching there then. A word before we join the others. It's pretty far up there. I don't think we're going to be able to get to it from here. That's cool. That's very menacing. You see them too, don't you? The dragons. As I thought, their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bomb with Midgard somewhere and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. These apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Etheris? Better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, you must be careful. We may soon find dragons that can see us as well. No, death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? I was wondering why the others didn't notice the dragons everywhere.
Dragons? Here?
Oh, now I see dragons.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
All of them?
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not? Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Uh-oh.
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe.
It's very impressive.
Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed.
Oh no, Thancred.
Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word.
Minfilia?
Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade.
Oh, so he used his last thing to make the space
into
survivable.
a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on.
So he might be able to
For how
reconstitute him.
long, however, remains to be seen.
We just have to give him something to put form into.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business.
Solid strike, though.
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter its nature.
This is turning into, what was that game? Earthbound. Where, like, the last boss, you couldn't beat it without praying. You just had to go pray. And if you prayed, all the people you met throughout your adventure would stop and be like, oh, I wonder how that person's doing. And it would do damage to the boss. And it started, it got, exponential.
You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
It was this weird ability that lasted, like, you had the ability the whole game to pray. And it did basically nothing. Like, there was a chance it would heal you, but most of the time it did nothing. So I don't think anybody used it the whole game. And then at the end, it's the only thing that you beat the final boss.
Meteion holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
With willpower and emotion.
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
That I don't remember.
Agreed. We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
I'm gonna grab the pink dye. I feel like the pink dye is better. I have lots of purple. bird and wings. Why is it shaped like that? So without body, a form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing at the first. Circumstances are rather more dire than that, is truth, but I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Yeah, we just gotta give him a body to inhabit, and we have people that can create. Or else in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Medion. Standing and carry out, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Very well, we can reconvene here when everyone is finished. You not say these dragons are shadow and shade from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not likely to be amenable to company, let alone conversation. So please, be careful. Omega? Let's put up and gather what knowledge we may. What was Omega? I'm confused! Omega was weakest unit? Oh, that's a player. Confused me. Oh, okay. I've never seen lowercase omega, I think. I used to see the big, the ohm symbol. The visitor, not of the star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame? Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. The time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. You guys ever see Doctor Who? There's a group of enemies called the Silence. And basically, they were creatures who we could perceive them, but the moment we saw them, we forget we saw them. And so, it was very interesting that, the way the doctor, like, had it set, so was that, he put in, like, subliminal messages that when you saw the Silence, I think the first time I saw it, like, the first time I saw them, they were supposed to make a tie mark on their arm the moment they saw them. And so that they would know they saw one, and there was one in the area. And it cuts back to cuts to the doctor he's talking to about it. And it cuts back to the person, he's got like dozens of marks on his arm. Beyond that distant veil, paradise lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love, before they came. Metal monstrosities of black and silver. No bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Still now are the winds, though none could fulfill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Nope, not dead. Thou wouldst bid me speak? Folly. I observed the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar. Only watch, and wait, and end. One sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Amnol, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if that be thy will, I shall remain. Oh, look at the sky. I love that, with the stars and purple. That almost looks like a head. Like a horse's head, right there, looking at you. You got the two eyes and then the nostril. I should be looking for these. Don't know what these. Oh, I need to stay away from that thing. What is that thing doing there? Oh, they're eggs. They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground, or was. I've seen similar on Aetheris. Midgard Stormer's kind must have once lived and thrived in a place such as this. Friedrich said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remain. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell us what happened here. Oh, the baby. That shattered egg you find in the remains of an unborn dragon. The body's already begun to decompose. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse just failed to emerge. She's lifting a large egg from the viscous mire. You peer inside to see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns, you return the egg to its resting place. Liquid is pulled inside this eggshell. The noxious food is indicative of contamination. The egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragon that within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. Dragon that was indeed hatched, then there's no sign of it here, or a tower for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the cliff tops, I'll search the plains. Alright. What do you think we're gonna have to find here? Oh, they don't even say. There's no information to display. Is this not the last zone? Looks like it. Yep. Such is his nature. Just a child. Very well. I shall put down the child. Be free, child. That's all I could do. The boisterous howling hath been quieted by thy hand, I presume. Everything alright? I thought I heard a dragon or something resembling one. I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps. Some eggs within Umnol are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. So if we let them know about Midgardstorm, maybe they'll give it a pass and let us go. And help us. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them they rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. It was a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. You're right, it was Omega, I guess. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. Survivors sought to put away their shame to rebuild a futile effort. In purest soil, complete with ether, we once cultivated our nesting grounds. But our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are many that would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the rival dragons decided a contest for supremacy. When the fires faded, the war is lost and won. They too were reduced to ash and waste. It is the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict, to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there's another star. Well? So much for that hope. I think wasted yet? Have it on time. The time to go brush? Not quite yet. They won't only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed. Pain I understand. I wish I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. Others want to hear what we've learned. Come. Wait. It's still further northeast, so I don't think we're gonna get to it. There's at least 2 currents. I can't get to them yet. So these must be the malformed ones. Yeah, I think getting caffeine before I started stream was a good idea. And hey, I got no text messages, so either my boss is emailing me upset that I'm not emailing back, or they're not ready. Or he's content to wait till Monday. Able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? Yep. I mean, of course, he's in a different time zone, so he's going to continue working for next, probably like 7 hours or something. I don't know. Yeah, probably next 6 hours or so. Wait, what time is it? 5 hours. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I see, they wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Acalia, Estinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? Taco. Nom. I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone on a potential platform to judge its integrity. But it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of the island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that what we see outside this space is as it appears. Which is why I returned to Ragnarok and asked the lockers to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. If we know more, I think it's too risky to fly into another island. What Media told us before, that emotions dictate reality here, might be with the key. I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. Okay, engineering is usually not very emotional. What you're saying is we've no way forward. Present I. If it is indeed emotions that governs the island, perhaps it's not Medions but the dragons that holds us here. I vaguely remember seeing that in a thing. The entire conflict and chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all. Meaning there's no way for the dragons or anyone here on that island to advance. So we killed them. My sound theory, disheartening though it may be, we grant them what they want. If that is the case, what recourse do we have? They're not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife, without irrefutable proof the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. And persuasion is not the answer. Violence! Medion meant to make us then and there on the Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thankr's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultimate Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in the like manner by overpowering the prevailing emotions. So as Ultimate Thule's architect, Medion herself, against whom Thancred did pit itself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them, as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair far more potent than most. Potent enough mayhap to dictate the course for others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone threatening to rend my heart in twain. Shining his desire to remain may allow us to alter the island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric avail me not against his calcifying heart. But mayhap one of you will fare better. I've got my axe. Thou shalt guide thee. All in, they call him, in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixated upon the water. This guy, right there. Well, what have we to lose? Let's get going. I mean, one of them practically begged us to kill him. Like, if you're not here to end our suffering, then move on. Wait, is that not him? Oh, it's the other one way over there. Okay, I thought it was this one gazing at the water, but no. Sure, what angered you late? Was it me? I know I can be a trial sometimes. I'm tempted to go do that, but I don't really need more levels right now. Oh, that's
He
sad.
remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
Estinian!
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Aye. Our pride is crushed and our soul is corrupted. The winds are steeled and the heavens offer no comfort. Oh. My dad did that. He blamed me for his missing truck keys. And he had to use his spare. And then, like, 4 weeks later, they found the key in his pants pocket in his closet. Nope, just a oopsie. And he didn't even tell me, my mother did. She's like, oh, you know those keys that you got blamed for losing? We found them. Yep, of course you did, because I didn't do anything with them. There's nothing left for our kind. The funny thing was, like, okay, so I had driven the truck. Don't get me wrong. I had driven the truck. But I drove the truck like a week before he lost the keys. A week before. You telling me nobody knows the keys were missing for a week? There's nothing left for our kind. Our long lives are cursed as we await the end. Still a stone we shall become. I saw that, like, you ever see those weird Reddit posts where it's like, a genie offers you a deal and, like, whatever, you take this pill, you get this thing, you take this pill. I saw one of the stupidest ones ever, and I really want it, though. It's like, okay, a genie gives, makes you an offer. You get, like, $10 million, but you have to be transported 10,000 years in the past. But you cannot be harmed, or, you know, you're immortal, you can't get sick, you heal from any injury instantly, and you can teleport away, like, you can teleport 15 meters, at will. Oh, and you can shapeshift. And I was like, that's like the stupidest thing. Oh, you can shapeshift, but shapeshifting is very painful for you. That's like the stupidest thing ever, because I would take that in a heartbeat. I don't even need the money for that. I would take that deal. Live forever, but okay, it's 10,000 years of suckiness, but I mean, you still wander around to see stuff. Try different foods. I mean, food probably sucked 10,000 years ago, but still. Go to where you know there's gold or diamonds or something. Just grab some. Alright, there's nothing for our kind. Our long lives are cursed as we wait there. Still a stone we shall become. You just live forever.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Our kin on another star? Yeah. I mean, and you're immortal, though, so you'd live up to today and then keep going forever. And yet, upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Oh, also, I think you got the ability to make one of your, every 1,000 years, you can make one of your children immortal, too. Were they drawn to discord and war on their new home? Oh wait, let's see. Yet upon thee I do smell. And yet upon thee I do smell the blood of my brethren. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
Yep. I mean, you can have as many children as you want to, but they're not immortal, and you only get to choose one of them. I would just not have kids. Or maybe I would have kids and I'd just move on. It matters not whither we fly. Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheels turn. And so, on the last of my prize of dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No. You must be willing to confront it. To stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us.
Yep. Well, at this point, this content's only a couple years old.
Estinian!
Stay back.
Retire of war. Retire of turmoil. Dignity tarnished. Crimson stained. Our misery, our shame. Too much to bear. Release us from war, from life.
I see. This is the emotion that bars our way.
That was bad, Check.
The rest is up to you.
I should time you out for that, but I'm not going to. Was it?
No! Not Estinian too!
There's a wind.
He's opened the way for us. Sacrificed himself to remake this place.
What was my
Like
mod like stuttering or what? Or like lagging?
Oh, Alphino.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
You know my issue with this? I don't want to be like negative. It's a very like poetic moment, self-sacrifice. But that is my problem with it. We've lost 2 characters already, and we've already said that we hope there's a way to bring the first one back. So I don't see this as anything but a temporary, like, you know, all those times where you're in like a story dungeon, you're fighting. It's like, you go into hell without us. We'll stay to fight them off. That's what I feel like this is. They're basically just holding off our current enemies so that we can move on to the next ones and finish the fight. And we'll be reunited at the end. So I don't feel the immense sadness that I feel like I should. That's a deep shadow. Is it time to brush? It is time to brush. Okay, I'll go brush. Thank you, Check. I'll go brush. I'll be right back, okay? Brushy, brushy. I need to get more water, too. I'm almost out. Alright, I'm back. I got some water. I got brushed. All good. Did you miss me? I know Zelric did. What's up? Oh, we're in space! You want to fight over the orange? I like oranges. Hi, Jack. Look there, the wind. This is Sydney's doing. I'm sure of it. We should ride his flow and see where it leads. Onto the wind! Whee! Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I gotta wait here. I want to just go. I'll get us over to another island. The other side survive for long. Should I move? Should I be waiting over there so they don't land on me? Is that... Wait, what? I could try. Okay, I'll try. Whatever. I'll treat it as another glorious battle. I'm a space fox. Got a rocket on my back. I'm a space fox. The universe is down from my tail attack. Did I do good? Did I do good? I don't know. There is no Space Cat song. He did it. He found a way forward for us. Dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Justinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend. Willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. There's a Space Cat song? What? He's still fighting, Alphino, just like Thancred. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here. I still have a chance to stop her. Are you talking about the Nyan Cat song? Each spirit they're unwilling to give into despair. We must either. Assay's right. We must press on for their sake. Roads paved, sacrifice. As you stole, Assay said, we must continue. Notice the change in our surroundings past this memory of an altogether different world. To be prudent to learn more of it, then. Tread carefully lest we lose our footing in the sand. Oh, that takes us back. I thought we were supposed to move on. Okay, so first, I didn't even see this ramp over here. Crab, good choice for a sandy planet. That looks ominous. Let's go fight it. What's that? It's like a tree with a halo. That looks like almost like a Morbo, but it's like round. Oh, it's a beholder. Legally distinct beholder. I saw there's a game I played a long time ago. It was very funny. There was an enemy called a beholder, and when you killed it, bees came out of it. Get it? Beholder? That is great. We're now for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, to appear as an ordinary stone. Curious script hath been etched upon them. The last is not a language which sounds familiar. I can't say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge of song and eschew them with the written word entirely. So you may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Vivian claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. The life we find here, like as not, doth wend its way towards a similar end. We suppose that is over there. I'm not sure. It's hard to make out at this distance, but its surface seems to be bear the same crystals as this monument. It seems to be. Or they're memories of planets, I think. Stream chat? I am afraid to play that on stream. I'll take a look at it later, okay? There's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. Wait. Do we have a current? Close. Yes, there's one. Drifting EA. Oh no, we've lost a major game production company. Whatever we do. Okay. So we do have a thing. Okay, so there's a bunch of them. Got it. As far as I remember, that game has kind of garbage in it. I played the games before. What is that? Spaceman! What's that remind me of? Oh, it's an enemy. I remember seeing enemies like that somewhere. Where did I see that? What game was that? Is that this game? Surely not, right? The other one. Invite me? No. Oh, yeah, that's it. That was it. There's a whole dungeon of them. Like where you're fighting prisoners. Hail, travelers. It's the most unexpected occurrence. Besties. I almost got my tissue out from under my coffee cup. Oh, hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me. I had forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. I'm Scar. When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, E, I believe, was the pronunciation used to refer to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you're welcome to use this appellation. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kafkud. Cough and cold, got it. Yes, Kafkud of the E. We encounter beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we were having this conversation via the medium of ether, or dynamis as the space is suffused with vast quantities of it. Fascinating, ether case. Ether case, get it? I gather your response to my presence is positive then. As well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Like yourselves, we E are ether-based life forms, therefore it may be surmised that your bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the five senses: sight, sounds, taste, touch, and smell. I was hoping you have a sixth sense. That'd be really funny. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. That's rather a lot, isn't it? On my part, I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for flesh, and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. Kai, that one got caught up in the auto mod, but I'm allowing it. There's a word in there that is deemed potentially offensive. We've rediscovered a need for flesh and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate. We have no frame of reference for our sensations once experienced by our people, which may compromise our ability to interact with our physical environment. It does sound really good. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why, to bring an end to our existence, of course. So cheerful, but also wants to die. My legs are dangling out the end. Bottom of the bottle is my only friend. Think I'll slip my wrist again, and I'm gone, 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 gone. Though need is perhaps too strong a word, it would have been a simple matter to unmake ourselves through use of etheric exsanguinators. But such a death seems inadequate. Traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only with bodies of flesh. I'd very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would prove useful. Very well, to ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the E, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. Giving your consent to answer questions indicative of tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. It must cost you, however, to be mindful of the E wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh should be described as overzealous. Now if you would follow me. It's going rather smoothly, not that I'm complaining, mind. I'm actually going out to get a Pokeball later. Even so, I mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Sushi in a bowl, it's gonna be good. I love sushi! Almost as much as cheese. I don't know if Fox agrees, but I do. I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they've created. Oh yeah, I talked about that before. Fox talked about that before last time she went, right? At any rate, we'll find no answers dallying here. Let's be on our way. I probably put Provolone on it. Provolone's a good choice. Swiss might go good with it. What else would be good? Those would be my go-tos. It depends on what you're putting on it. Swiss cheese is a little tangy. I still need to open up those other cheeses I have. Try goat cheese. Goat cheese is okay. I don't really think of it as a pizza cheese, though. It's very strong. You want something a little bit more subtle. Gouda would probably be good on pizza. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Is Gouda good on pizza? Yeah, Gouda's good on pizza. Ow! I kicked my chair. That hurt. Ow, 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 ow. I hit my chair with my heel and it caught me right in the tendon. Ow. Anyway, we'll find no answers down here. Let's be on our way. I am so clumsy. Ow. That's not very nice, you know. You wanna fight? I'll fight. Jeff's on a weird schedule. I'm amazed he sleeps at all. That it is. Welcome to our abode. Most of our peers you'll find remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle, but what of your work to gain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable given your finite nature. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. In our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That's why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. While the others are not currently in their motile state, rest assured they have not objected for you to disturb their respite. You know, only cast your thoughts toward the wonder pistol and domiciles to communicate. Yeah, that explains everything. I don't know what's going on. What's going on? I just go, like, think at a rock? This is dumb. Where's the battle? Glorious battle? Just... Alright, we think of this rock. Catch thoughts toward the pistol on domicile, but there's no response. Alright, let's go think of this rock, I guess. Can you guess what I'm thinking? Spoiler, I'm thinking this is dumb. You wish to speak? Very well, pray a moment if you would. Is he coming out? I have no patience. Alright, let me think of this rock. I don't know why I'd ever want to come back here. These guys are depressing. Is that a spider? One of those things? That looks cool. Let's go fight that thing. As soon as we get a chance, we're gonna fight that thing. Why we seek our Andrew asks? If you wish to know, I will tell you. Just a moment, I must remember. What form did I take last when I emerged? He's not coming. These things are stupid. I'm gonna fight that spider. It looks the same as it's got the same name as the other thing. Less satisfying than I hoped. Exactly. Alright, let's think of this rock. At least we got a fight in. Make it a little less, dull. Urgh! Arg! Strange moment continues, comes and goes, but soon fades into silence. Really? Wait, can we swim down? Hold on. I don't think there's down to swim to. I thought that was just grass. That's so weird. Should increase yield satisfactory responses? I see. They fail to answer, then it's likely because their minds have unraveled due to prolonged idleness. They're not but concentrated ether now. Or not, there are no others who have need of these lodgings. They would not prove a hindrance to remain as they are. More importantly, you said some few to answer your request for audience, yes? Perhaps they will be with us ere long. How long does it take them to leave your house? Well, they gotta get dressed, they don't have bodies. Flesh abandoned. Sorry, I've had no luck. I had no luck, but everyone else fared well enough. Quite a few have awakened. Ah, there they are. I've had more strings that all look alike than anything else. May I introduce you to Lalak, Judik, and Nenig. Sure. It's been too long, Kafkud. I dare say Saturn IV has since completed an orbit. Indeed, until the travelers brought it to my attention, I had noticed how unraveled some had become. Travelers, ah, of course, the ones who wish to know why we seek to regain corporeal forms. Truth of the matter is plain to seize neighboring systems. My single account would fail to satisfy the requirement for scientific objectivity. Thus did I bid them to waken you. That they are. Am I the only one who struggles to tell who is speaking? Nay, thou art not. In the absence of corporeal forms and the difference they afford, perhaps such similarity in voice is unavoidable. It's almost as like one person is saying all of the lines. Weird, right? By the way, Kafkud, have you already observed the requisite custom for the travelers? That which one expect to do when receiving guests, a matter of proper form. And you thought I was just doing it on purpose, like accidentally, but no, it's actually intentional. Ah yes, so long as it completely escaped my mind. It still does. What was it again? I can't seem to remember. It was right, pity. I was hoping you would. Let's make a search the archives for the answer. Come now. Indeed, the archives have long been frozen lest we subject ourselves to further dolor. Sure you recall that much. Ah, of course, food. The custom is to serve food. Beings of flesh today must regularly replenish their ether. By contributing to the replenishment, we communicate our friendly intention. That's right, that's right. Food? They have food? Okay. We do invite you to join us in communal repast, after which we may engage in leisurely conversation. If we have a chance to learn something, then that's no reason to decline. Excellent. If you care to follow, we shall feast you on the purest ether. It's not far north. Let's go grab it before we do this. That's a little lake. We gotta avoid that. Oh, I think I found it. I got it. Deploying flashbang. Deploying another flashbang. High energy. This facility is where we replenish our ether. There's no particular name for it, but we traditionalists sometimes use the word restaurant. And if you wish to take your place with your comrades, the face will soon be awash with purest ether. Please absorb as much as you like. I'm doing great. How are you? Yourself for a rush of sweet ether, but nothing seemed to happen. Perhaps you can wait a little longer. Maybe I stayed in the wrong spot. Let me try again. Yourself again, but nothing seems to happen. Just as suspected, as meticulously as one might recreate the E's home world, this is Ultima Thule. One cannot simply generate ether here. Its recreations, our friends are oblivious to this fact, to the very truth of their existence, much like the phantoms recreated in Amrod. However appearances may seem, we must ever be mindful that it is the memories of the dead with whom we deal. Yeah, at least you have a summer break coming up in a few months. Brandon Fox. Butler Fox. Good afternoon, sirs and misses. So did you have your fill of ether? Alas, we couldn't absorb it. The deficiency in our forms, it would seem. Yep, Scarlet's gone. Oh, how very unfortunate. May I ask how you normally replenish your ether? Thank you, sir. Good to be back. Through your mouths, you say? How very primitive and quaint. Their mouths serve not only to expel sound, but draw in sustenance besides. Such life forms have long since been banished from our systems. regrettably we cannot partake of your magnificent feast, rest assured we feel your welcome most keenly. My foot? What foot? What foot are you talking about, sir? In the course of acquainting ourselves with your sophisticated ways, however, we cannot fail but wonder, wherefore do you wish to obtain vessels of flesh and thence to vanish? Will you not favor us with an explanation? I did? I didn't notice. Let me rub it. Which foot was it? I don't see any issues. Neither foot seems to hurt when I rub it. Flesh and blood beings are always so hasty. It does have its charm, however. Very well, we shall indulge you. In the beginning, when the EE possessed corporeal bodies, our ancestors just dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge and technological advancement. By transcending all limitations, we believe we'd eliminate sorrow and abide in true happiness. From the tangibles such as land to the intangibles such as labor, there exist myriad hindrances to progress. And the most confining of all was the flesh itself. Our natural lifespan was distressingly middling, you see, too short to enjoy unhurried lives, yet too long to be considered disposable. Furthermore, to simply maintain the integrity of our bodies demanded considerable resources. But we managed to solve this problem. After long years, we discovered how to become non-corporeal entities, with everlasting lives untroubled by the failures of the flesh. Thus changed, we had more time and freedom to continue our scientific pursuits. We went on to make ever greater strides in our quest to transcend all limitations. We had finally decided to challenge the last of them all, the limit of knowledge. That is to say, deciphering the laws of creation. We sought to discover how the universe came into being and explain all extant phenomenon, and thence predict the future. If we could but achieve this, we believe that we would be free from uncertainty and anxiety. And did you find the answers you sought? Yes, we did. Our efforts revealed to us a fundamental truth. Knowledge of said truth is essential for the continuation of our conversation. If you learn more, we will share it with you. No, we mustn't. Primitive as they are, it would be unspeakably cruel to deprive them of their ignorance. They are possessed of corporeal forms, their lives readily ended. As those who have gone before, is it not our duty to warn them? What thinkest thou? How could she say no? We have deliberated and come to a consensus. If you are resolved to know it, we will disclose to you the truth we discovered, the truth of the universe. Seek us at the stone pillars just outside the bounds of the abode, a place called Elegia. How very droll, sir. Fundamental truth. We will hear it, of course. Let's learn what has led such enlightened people to this indolent end. And Elegy is a song for the departed, I believe. Where knowledge leads. Ere we join the E, there's one trifling matter I would fain investigate. Taylor Grahatia, might I trouble you for your assistance? But of course. My thanks. We shall head outside the abode, if you will kindly follow me. I know not what mischief you are plotting around, Jane, but I trust you have our best interests at heart. Let's shall go on ahead to Elegia. I feel like it's Elegia. Don't you worry, we won't start without you. Or Elegia, maybe? But I think Elegia is more appropriate. Mint a dirge. More water. Can I swim in that? How deep does it go? This one goes pretty deep. I think I swim down though. Yes, but sometimes changing a word takes away the meaning. There's nuance to things, sir. This place shall serve. Is it a spring that you wish to investigate? Pray forgive me, my friends, but there's not to investigate. So it's but a pretense to speak in private. You have our undivided attention. He's gonna say we shouldn't all learn the truth. Whatever they have to say might be devastating. As we've established, here in Ultima Thule, those dynasties of ruined stars recreated in their twilight days. I'm quite appreciative, sir. You have one question doth rise in my mind. So faithfully formed are the Simulacra, they believe themselves yet amongst the living. How dost thou suppose this is possible? Medon has taken their hearts unto herself. Legia? Elegia? I like my word. I like mine better. Apologies, sir. I'm inclined to agree. Medon can take out the emotions of others as her own. I dare say she should be able to recreate them more faithfully than had she relied on any historical account. By which logic, she must have visited them while they still lived. The dragons and the E both. Elegia, I don't know. So too did I theorize, and upon that assumption, consider how those two races may have met their demise. According to thine own tale, Medon perceived the emotions of those nearby as her own. Heightened sense of empathy and transitory nature as an intellect. Elijah? In the course of her starfaring journey, she encountered beings which she strongly desired a cessation of their existence. She would be powerless before that desire. Even if she possesses the power to grant it, the power of the Dynamis. It is my supposition that, overwhelmed by the longing for death, Medon did unleash Dynamis and usher the dragons of the Eid unto their doom. For such is not always the outcome. Full many stars did you find already lost to ruin. In order to pay the terminus, however, the fervent desire for their end is essential. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this: in the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Never again would I betray your trust. This pledge did I make to my comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. He thinks he's going to go next. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the Crystal Exarch. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. That is what I'm hoping, sir. I apologize, sir. The distance is too far. This is too great. I also cannot ascertain if you are of age to drink. No, walking at this side, full knowing that we are bound for that demise. Valiant Fox is back. Ask now that thou return us the favor, and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. You say my debt has come due. How am I to refuse? It is indelicate of me. I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the answer I found within. Answer the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. Around is going to be lost to us. I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, then, let us go and join our comrades. He's made his choice. Should he have to? Oh, that was weird shadows. Let's be off too. But see, it's not. It can't be Elijah. That doesn't make any sense. I think it's Eligea. EI makes A. Eligea. They're having a party over there. Oh, that's the fate. That's very far away. Not gonna bother. I still no information to know where for my boss, so we might be good. We might be in the clear. One email I need to deal with from something unrelated, but I'll do that after the stream. I did! I actually have several pieces. I just haven't unboxed them yet. I want to go ahead and make sure I didn't get the wrong piece. So I think I need 2 more. Everyone is accounted for, shall we then?
Please continue. Tell us about this truth you discovered.
Very well. Bear in mind, however, that the purpose of this conversation is not to impart scholarly knowledge, for such requires that you comprehend the subject matter, which you will not. We will forego the intricacies of our scientific methodology and deal only with the conclusion, the end of our society and our world. We acknowledge, with regret, that your star is in the midst of the same panic-induced cataclysm that befell Deneb 3. As such, in order to avoid causing undue distress, we will refrain from explicitly stating how much time you have remaining.
You are entirely too kind. I pray you recount your tale as you see fit.
In the beginning, the universe was but a tiny particle. Then suddenly, this particle began to expand. Having remained entirely in the bounds of your star, The phenomenon may be difficult for your kind to grasp, but this expansion has since continued unabated. Speculating that the universe could not grow indefinitely, we sought to learn what might occur, and made a worrying discovery. The stars will continue to spread apart, as will their finite thermal energies. Eventually, all heavenly bodies will grow cold and freeze. No new stars will be born, and the universe will enter onto an eternal ice age.
Yep.
In hopes of proving that this determination was erroneous, we scrutinized our research from all angles, even as we sought to avert the everlasting winter. The endeavor proved fruitless. So infamously so, in fact, that it became synonymous with vain effort. The universe as we know it would end, and there is no way to prevent it. Beneath the weight of this knowledge, our society stagnated. Though we had time still, it was a cold comfort.
Like trillions of
Why
years.
strive for anything when desolation is assured? When our wealth of wisdom, accumulated since the dawning of our kind, would be forever lost. No civilization would rise from our ashes. No scholar recover our knowledge. In silence unbroken, naught would stir. Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls. Though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
You got it.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it. Convinced though you may be of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed, is in the eye of the beholder.
That seems to be truer every day.
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension. And that, I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Aya.
Aya?
But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Y'shtola, no! You mustn't!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected. Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
Oh, no.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it.
I hope so.
Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
Yep,
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic.
We have to finish this first so we can bring him back.
We came here knowing what victory may cost. So press on. Press on, and do not look back.
We're going to switch places with her at the last moment, though.
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
Riange.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats. This truth I have learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, how could we possibly fail?
He took her place. Or is he going with her? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe the two of them can withstand it. Yep, going with. We're running out of allies, though. Of course we had to lose Y'shtola.
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
It always is.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Of course. Can you
Is
be more
that
specific?
another star?
A dead one.
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually, they are reborn.
I don't know that she actually destroyed any of them as her sisters.
Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Aetheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
As good as this is, I don't think we're going to find a better stopping point than this. So I have a small matter to take care of. It's very sad that we've lost Estola. But we're back to tomorrow. Yes, we'll be playing some Dead by Daylight, Final Fantasy 14. And we'll be chess puzzles, of course. Then we'll continue Regal Fox Cinemas. Cookie. Eat the cookie. No. Eat the cookie. So thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all have a great night and a great day tomorrow. Back tomorrow for basically an all-day stream. But I guess there's stuff to take care of. So I bid you farewell. Good night, everyone. Fox out. You're all farewell.